the other hand, I will handle Dorian, and you will go to bed in your own room. I'll be downstairs.
Vicky!
Oh, my God, that was fast.
Vicky! Don't think I won't come up there.
Okay, David, go to your room right now. Right now!
You kidding? I'm not going to miss this.
I know my way around this house, after all. I did once live here.
David, please. All right, you know what? Stay here.
No, I have a much better idea.
Dear God in heaven. Who is it?
It's Randy Godelia with TheTimes.com. Hi. Adriana Kramer, yes?
Yeah, how do you know where I live?
It's my job. I'm sorry if this is a bad time.
It is.
I'm doing a piece on the fallout from hate crimes in Landview, also the incarceration of Kirk Harmon.
Well, you're going to have to do it without my help.
Has the fact that his father is guilty of ethnically and racially motivated crimes, including murder, affected your relationship with Tate Harmon, the man who's been the face and the body of Exposed since its conception?
Our relationship has absolutely changed, and I'm prepared to tell the whole world about it.
It's Miles Lawrence, Commissioner. I'm sorry to bother you at this hour. What I have to say can't wait.
Let's hear it.
I have important information for you about the murder of Spencer Truman.
Don't worry about it, Bo. I'll handle it.
What's going on here?
John here suggested we put all our cards on the table. I think that's a good idea, don't you? You admitted to killing Spencer. We're all aware of that. The question is, what are we going to do with that information?
Hello? Is anybody here? Todd?
Wait!
Todd. No!
What am I doing to him?
It's just a kiss. What's it to you anyway, Dorian?
David, why don't you go put some clothes on now?
Whatever you say, baby.
I don't owe you an explanation.
Oh, don't even try to explain that. Oh, this isn't what it looks like, because I know exactly what has been going on here.
Oh, right. You're so perceptive.
I'll tell you what I am not. I am not a lonely, vindictive, jealous, spiteful woman who is making a play for David, my ex, a man who is so totally out of your league.
Out of my league? Oh, right. What would a classy guy like David, fresh out of jail, want with me?
I know that you've had a very hard time accepting the fact that Clint chose me instead of you. But you're throwing yourself at David is so absolutely pathetic.
Actually, Dorian, I wasn't the one doing the throwing.
Oh, yes, you were. Because David has never remotely been attracted to you, and I know that for a fact.
Do you now?
Uh-huh. Kate, I can handle this.
You shouldn't have to, Adriana. Why are you questioning her about my father?
Mr. Harmon, your performance on The View got them great ratings. If you're about to give a similar performance now, you let me know and I'll get a camera crew right over.
No, there will be no performing. At least not today. What I was going to say is that Adriana Kramer has shown nothing but grace and compassion in the aftermath of my father's confession. She's one of the only people in this town who hasn't judged me by what my father did. She respects me as an individual who has his own thoughts and ideas. When I say that our relationship has changed, I mean that now I not only look at Adriana as a very beautiful, very talented, very brilliant woman, as I did say on The View, but I've also come to know her as a genuinely good person who I am proud to call a good friend.
So, Mr. Harmon, are you going to continue to represent Exposed?
Why wouldn't he? Now, if you excuse me, I have work to do.
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.
And for yours, Mr. Harmon. It's much appreciated.
Well, you said you were working late and I knew you wouldn't eat, so I took the liberty of...
I thought something smelled good.
There's enough for leftovers tomorrow or company tonight.
Would you like to join me, Tate?
I thought you'd never ask. I am sorry that the situation with my father is trickling down to you.
No, it just makes me sick that people assume just because your father is racist that you are too.
Well, what if they're right?
Well, was that phone call bad news?
Well, it was Miles Lawrence, and he said that he had information for me about Spencer Truman's murder. And then all of a sudden, John broke in, and he said, that's all right. He has everything under control.
Well, are there any other suspects since they let David go?
Well, the case has been reopened, and we're continuing with the investigation. Is Tommy still asleep in there?
Like a bear rug, thanks to you.
No, I enjoyed it, I told her.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for spending this Jen's birthday with me. You don't know how much it's helped me.
Lindsay, this isn't one of those days that you should be left alone with your thoughts.
I know I haven't always been the most straightforward person. But with you, it's given me an opportunity to speak honestly about how I'm feeling about Jen, and I don't know how to explain this, but I feel closer to you since I lost her.
Well, you see, there aren't many people out there who can really understand what it's like to lose a daughter, or a son.
I know. It's so true. I mean, it's not like there's an expiration date on your sympathy, and they want you to feel your feelings, but then at some point they let some time go by and they expect that you're just gonna, feel better and get over it.
No, but that'll never happen. You do learn to, compartmentalize, a little better.
I'm still working on that.
Yeah, you said that you had something that you wanted to tell me, so is that it?
I know you told John about our arrangement.
She didn't tell me anything. I figured it out on my own.
It's true. I never would have said anything on my own, and you know why.
So, you didn't betray me?
I already told you that. You got anything straight in that head of yours? Man, if you can blackmail someone into marrying you, you think you'd be a little brighter.
I married Marty out of love. And she was more than willing. Not that it's any of your damn business.
Well, make it my business. You break the law, that's what cops do, Miles.
Well, if you're so interested in putting away bad guys, why isn't she in handcuffs? I mean, knowing what you know, doesn't that make you an accessory after the fact? I mean, if Commissioner Buchanan found out, your career would be over.
Even try.
John, just stop it, okay? He's not worth it. No. Dad was supposed to be here. Why'd the girl lie to me?
It's okay.
Where is he?
It's okay. We're going to find him. Don't worry.
Oh, God, we came all this way for nothing.
Yeah. Only it's Sarah now. Flash went out the window with my old life.
I don't care what you call yourself these days. What do you have to do with Todd Manning?
Sarah? Sarah Roberts? Are you the girl that called? You are, aren't you? Well, where's Todd? Where's your uncle? I don't know. You're lying to me. You tell me what you've done to him. Where is he?
Take it easy.
No.
There's no sheets on the bed. There's no proof Todd was ever
No,
here.
he was here. He was here. I feel it.
That's not exactly proof.
I don't need proof, all right? I have a sense about these things. I know it. That's how strong our connection is. You hear me? Now you tell me what you did with Todd. And you better start talking now, girl. All right. I'll tell you everything I know.
You really want to play a simpleton? Try to understand this, and I'll speak slowly. Marty's confession was made in confidentiality to her therapist and is, in any court of the world, inadmissible as evidence.
Yeah, well, I know enough about the law that if Marty's confession came to light, Commissioner Buchanan is obligated to have her in for questioning.
Yeah, John's right. Dr. Young couldn't tell him anything.
Well, I'm sure our crack police officer Buchanan would find a way around that. But you're obligated to report what you know. I mean, after all, David Vickers' confession was good enough for the judge. Why is this any different?
Just remember what I told you earlier. You want to lift out of here?
I don't think that's necessary. My wife and I will go home together.
She's not your wife. She's your prisoner. And like I told you, it's over.
Stop it, both of you. Stop talking about it. I'm not even standing here. Okay, this is my life. These are my decisions. Yes, you can turn me in, and yes, you can arrest me, but neither one of you have done that, okay? So until that happens, I am making my own choices.
Then choose.
Whoa, Tate, what are you saying? Are you like your father after all?
No. I'm nothing like him. It's just that, these so-called hate crimes.
So-called?
Well, isn't every crime a hate crime? I mean, isn't everybody a little bit prejudiced? Like when you first met me and you heard that I was an ex-athlete, didn't you think to yourself, dumb jock? Or when you see a kid on the street with a mohawk and tattoos and piercings, don't you automatically make some kind of assumption about what kind of person they are? I mean, I know I do.
Okay, yeah, I have prejudices. I admit that, and dumb jock may have been one of them.
I had a feeling.
But that doesn't make it right, and it doesn't mean that for a second I think that you deserve to die because you're theoretically a meathead.
Thank you.
People make snap judgments all the time, but I give people a chance, and I change my mind all the time once I get to know someone.
Yeah, but you're not colorblind, and looks are the first thing that you judge somebody by.
Look, I am not the problem here. Yes, people may have prejudices, but they keep them to themselves usually. They don't say evil things out loud. They don't try to go exterminate the people that they're prejudiced against. I mean, that goes beyond prejudice. That is just sick. It's horrible. I mean, it's like we've learned nothing from history.
You're right. Good point.
So what if we make assumptions about punk rockers or biker dudes? It's not like we go and join a hate group because of it. It's not like you're a member of the OPP actually trying to kill people.
You're absolutely right. I'm nothing like my father.
For the longest time, I've been having trouble coping with Jen's death. And I've been having a lot of dreams. Not nightmares, but dreams, happy dreams where I rescue Jen and that I keep her safe forever. And then I wake up and I realize that it's not real and that she's gone and she's never coming back. Ever. And I just feel like sometimes I'm going crazy.
Oh, Lindsay. See, you can't torture yourself like that. Jen wouldn't want you to suffer like that. You can't let the difficulty that you're having enjoying life. So you can't let that be Jen's legacy.
No, I know she wouldn't want that for me.
Now, it sounds strange, but in this situation, crazy is sane. See, it's justified.
You're the sanest person I know.
Yeah, but you're the person who is a lot more together than she really thinks she is.
I hope so.
I know so. So you're not the woman that I met years ago, and if you were, we probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. You know, we wouldn't be friends.
I'm so glad we are.
Is that what you wanted to tell me? That you're still crazy? Because, you know, that's old news.
I guess what I wanted to tell you is that I think I'm actually going to come out the other end of this thing all right.
I know you are.
Tell him, Marty. Tell him that you and I are going to go home together.
I think you're going to go back to her apartment, get your things, and get the hell out of there.
Why would I leave my own home?
Stop it. Okay? We both know why we got married.
Yeah, because we love each other and we want to be together. You remember all those late night talks? How I said I would protect you, I would do anything for you? Remember? You killed Spencer. Do you really want John McBain's blood on your hands, too?
Thank you for your concern. But Miles is my husband, and I have no intention of leaving him.
Where is Todd? Where is he? I wish I could tell you.
Was this some kind of hoax?
No, I don't understand this. Really.
Did you get wind of Todd's disappearance and figure this is a good way to screw with your family?
Yeah, torturing people. That's something Tina Lord's daughter would do. I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. I was trying to help.
Who were you trying to help, Blair, or the people who did something to Todd?
I didn't do anything wrong. It was all Hunter.
Who the hell is Hunter?
My boyfriend. I don't give a damn about your love life, sweetie. I want to find Todd, all right?
All right, why don't we just simmer down for a little bit, okay? Relax. Let's start from the beginning. Sit. Come on, sit. All right, Sarah, tell us what you know.
I live here, just minding my own business, way off the Buchanan radar. Out of the blue, my boyfriend Hunter brings some unconscious guy to my apartment. He said his landlady was starting to get suspicious and he needed to keep him here. The guy was hurt pretty bad.
But you said that he was stabbed. You know how that happened?
I don't know. I mean, I know he was stabbed, but I don't know how it happened. And I didn't even know it was Todd at first. Hunter made it really clear I shouldn't ask any questions. And I really didn't want to get involved in what he was doing anyway. I was planning on dumping him, just splitting, you know? And then I realized it was Todd. How crazy is that? My own uncle. Why didn't you call the police, Sarah? Hunter wouldn't let me. He wouldn't let me call an ambulance either. I didn't know what to do. What, so you did nothing? I called you. Because the minute I got alone with him, the only word he could say clearly was Blair. So I found your number in his phone, and you know the rest. I was trying to save Todd, not hurt him.
There's more to this, and you are in so way over your head.
I don't know where Todd is. When I left, he was right in there. And by the shape he was in, he wasn't going anywhere. I'm sorry.
Okay, listen. You're lying to me, and I'm going to ask you one more time, okay?
Where is Todd?
Oh, Dorian, before this gets awkward, you should probably go before we have to charge you admission to the show.
That's exactly what this is. A show. Yes, it's a show, a farce, a sham, just for my benefit. Yes, Vicky, you are inventing a fake relationship with David because you cannot stand the thought that I have a real one with Clint.
If you have such a real relationship with Clint, then what are you doing standing in my bedroom with me when you should be in your bedroom with him?
Oh, well, I can assure you that even as we speak, Clint is in my bedroom, waiting for me.
Then what are you doing here? You need a refresher course, Grasshopper?
David, I am here to rescue you from Vicky's clutches.
Vicky's clutches suit me just fine.
Oh, the thought makes me nauseous.
Dorian, go home.
Gladly. But just know that this entire farce has been a waste of time. And things like this only bring Clint and me closer together.
Oh, goody. You two deserve each other.
This isn't a farce. I've been hot for Vicky for years. I just had to work my way up to her, if you know what I mean.
How dare you? After everything...
Vicky is extraordinary. She's funny. She's urbane, erudite.
She's arrogant. She's pompous. She's full of herself.
Get out, Dorian. Get out.
Now, why don't I go down... Oh, look, Dorian's still here.
Yes, but not for long. I'm going to go home. Home, where I know that the passion is real. Well, now, I find that hard to believe, but part of it.
I find it hard to believe that Clint will be waiting for you in your bedroom when he knows perfectly well you came all the way over here just to spy on David and to make a total fool of yourself.
Oh, don't worry about Clint and me. We are rock solid.
Where is he?
Okay, Blair.
I swear to God,
Blair,
I
what
have
do
no
you-
idea where he is.
You're a liar. She's our only link to Todd. She may not know where he is, but she might give us a lead.
All right, Sarah. Since you were helping your dear boyfriend take care of your Uncle Todd, what happened between then and now, huh?
I knew you were coming, and I knew I had to get Hunter out of the apartment before you showed up. So I convinced him we needed a night out on the town, dinner and a movie. When we left, I pretended to lock the door, only I left it open so you could get in.
The door was open when we showed up.
Go on.
Hunter wanted to take the L instead of his car, which made sense because of the traffic. So when we got on the train, right before it started to move, Hunter jumped out. He left me on the express train knowing I wouldn't be able to get off until we got to Skokie, which I did. And it took me all this time to get here.
So Hunter knew you were up to something.
He must have. He must have found the door open and figured I'd given him up. So he took Todd and dumped the evidence.
Where?
I wish I knew. I really do.
Yeah, right.
Todd is my uncle. It hurt me to see him in all that pain. But Hunter, he's tough. If he knew I ratted him out, he would have killed me. I tried to fix things. But it's not like I'm a criminal. I don't think that way. I just do what I do in order to survive. I know you probably don't believe me, but I really wish I had all the answers.
Okay. Now, how does Miles Lawrence fit into this picture?
Let's go home, Marty.
You know what, why don't you go on ahead and I will meet you there later. I need to talk to John alone.
I don't see why that would be necessary.
You heard her. Move it.
You're getting what you want, Miles? That should be enough.
Don't be long. I'll be waiting.
You want to tell me why you're doing this?
I have to.
Even you have doubts that you did it. I can see it in your eyes. And I'm going to find the real killer, and in the meantime, you do not have to share a house with this guy. You don't have to share a bed with him.
He's not going to touch me. I would never let him.
Yeah, how long do you think that's... Never mind. You know, I don't get it. You're too smart for this.
There are things you don't know.
Then tell me. What else is Lawrence holding over you?
So a girl called the other night and asked for Matthew.
Oh, yeah?
So I tell him that there's somebody named Maya on the phone that'd like to talk to him, and he turns beet red.
You know what? The first time a girl called Will, he was so embarrassed he turned purple, right? The second time a girl calls him, he takes the phone and he locks himself in the room and talks for hours.
I'll bet you prefer the blushing stage a lot more.
Much prefer, yes.
You know, it's great to talk to somebody who's been there.
It's getting late. I guess that you better get home to Paige.
Yeah, she's going to be getting off her shift pretty soon. You going to be okay here alone?
Oh, yeah. Michael and Marcy are going to come back to pick up Tommy. And, listen, thank you for remembering Jen and helping with Tommy and being my friend.
You know what? That goes both ways. If you ever want to talk about Jen again, or talk about anything else, just call me.
I will.
Well, good night.
Good night. Okay. Still some things that I just can't talk about.
That was great.
You want some more?
Oh, no. I'm full. Thanks for bringing it over, though. I'm really glad you stayed.
Me too.
I wasn't in the mood for being alone.
Well, what's bothering you?
Rex got me kind of freaked out. He had this idea that someone from your dad's group might not like you spending time with a Puerto Rican girl.
What, he thinks they try to do something to hurt you?
He warned me. But he's just overreacting.
Wow, that guy's causing trouble, and he's not even here in Landview.
He's just worried about me, Tate. It's not a bad thing.
He's trying to get you to dump me.
We're not together, Tate.
I know, but in his mind we are. But face it, nobody from the OPP would touch me because I'm pure.
You're what?
Well, I mean, according to their beliefs.
Just hearing their name makes my skin crawl.
I know, and Rex is trying to get you to think that they're coming after you. I mean, that guy is nothing but bad news. Stick with me, kid, all right? You need me. And I need you.
What do you need me for?
Miles Lawrence. Who's that? Oh, don't you play games with me, little Sarah.
God, you're not even listening to me.
No, you know who Miles is. He's the one that lured Todd here to Chicago in the first place. He's the one that got him stabbed and landed in that bed back there.
I have no idea who Miles Lawrence is. And I don't know how Todd got stabbed. Look, it's not like I'm loyal to Hunter. If I knew anything else, I promise I would tell you.
I think she's telling the truth, Blair.
Sir, think hard, okay? Is there anything else you can tell us that might help us figure out where Todd is now?
I wish there was, but I've told you everything I know. Except one thing. I told Todd you were coming, to hold on. And I think he heard me.
And now you're blackmailing me. These are crimes. Miles, felonies.
You blackmailed me into this marriage, and I'm not having sex with you.
Not tonight. Not ever. So please,
listen to that good part inside of you.
And give me that tape. And let me out of this marriage.
Miles is holding over my head. No matter how much you believe in my innocence, and no matter how hard you try to find another suspect, we both know that until you do, I am on the top of that list. And if I go to jail, my son will suffer. And it means a lot to me that you want to help me. But this is the way it has to be. Because my son is my priority, so please understand.
I'm trying. Okay. You get the results of your CT scan?
Yes. You were right. The doctor said I had a head trauma that probably occurred 5 months ago.
The timing's right. They say it was enough to cause a concussion or a loss of consciousness.
Definitely.
So you got hit over the head. You didn't kill Truman.
But it's still just a theory.
You'll remember more.
Well, actually, that's not likely because the radiologist thinks that I might not ever recover my memory.
Well, wasn't that fun?
Yeah. Well, I got a couple notes for you, but you're a really good kisser.
Don't go there, David, okay? You're lucky I didn't slap you.
You gave an excellent performance, Oscar caliber.
Well, thank you so much. And I think she seemed to buy it, which of course was the point. She was positively apoplectic.
You know what would make her apoplecticer?
Okay, not a word, but go ahead, tell me.
If you and I actually slept together.
Clint? Clint? Clint?
I need you in my life, Adriana, and not just as a friend.
Tate, don't.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just.
It's too soon after your breakup with Rex, right?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I could have sworn I felt a little something there, huh? Maybe you're more over Rex than you think.
No. I mean, yeah, I don't think about him every second of every day anymore, but my heart is still in a million pieces, and I need to take things very, very slowly.
I understand.
But I do want us to be friends. I like being around you.
Well, I can't tell you how much it's meant to me, you standing by my side during all this crazy stuff with my father.
I wish I could do more. I know how much it hurts you. I just want you to know that it doesn't reflect on you, okay? You are not your father.
Oh, why don't you tell that to the network? Looks like I'm going to lose my sportscasting gig.
You're still the spokesmodel for Exposed, and I told that reporter that. Won't that help?
But it's going to take a lot more than some article in the back of a newspaper to distance me from my father's crimes.
Time will help. Anybody can see that you're not a bigot, Tate. You're a talented person with integrity. You're kind and you're fair. Can I take these?
Sure.
I'll try to remember. Don't hold your breath. Thank you for everything.
Why are you thanking me? Nothing's changed.
Well, not yet. It means a lot to have you on my side. I better get home to Miles.
You're not going back there. Spend the night at my place.
All right, I got Hunter's landlady to let me check out his apartment. There's no sign anyone's been anywhere near there for at least a week.
No surprise. If this guy's trying to hide Todd, that wouldn't be a smart place to do it. Especially since she's the reason he brought Todd over here.
Sarah, do you have a picture of this Hunter dude?
Only in my phone.
Let's see it. All right, that helps. We'll show this to people in the neighborhood. If Todd's as bad off as you say he is, somebody must have noticed.
No, we don't have time for that. I want you to call Hunter. You call your boyfriend right now and find out where he is. You find out where Todd is. Now.
What are you doing here? Brought you a present. Todd Manning.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
What do you say? Is there a switch to get the colored lights going?
Did it ever occur to you that I am trying to protect you?
From what?
He was in pretty bad shape when I left him. What if he didn't make it?
I'm not taking him anywhere. These are problems now.